Hello, we're back for another video on the Fjordur map. Today we're going through the best 6 ways to farm blueprints on the game. All you really need to run most of these methods is a des modus and all your standard gear you take exploring with you. But you'll probably need to bring med brews through most of these caves as the elements are either very cold or very hot. Let's get straight into the first method. It is going to be the Aberration like cave here near the beach. Location on the map. Coordinates are 57.1 latitude, 85.0 longitude. Let's get in there. Until you meet 2 different ways. It's a big circle in this cave. I always go right first. You can do this on the des modus really easily. You just got to watch out for rock drakes and palovias that spawn there, and there doesn't seem to be any palovias that spawn near this drop, so this one's quite a safe drop to get. You can just kill these ravagers. There's always a pack of ravagers on this drop. Next drop can potentially have some dangerous threats, but yeah, there's only 2 drops that spawn in this cave. It is my preferred way of farming blueprints because it's quite near to my base, and these drops are really good. I found Rex saddles, Ferrazina saddles, all the flak armor blueprints in this cave. They drop really good loot. Same loot tables as the underwater caves from the island map, so really good loot. Next drop is just up on this ledge here. If on foot, I tend to run this with a Spino because they're really quick and you can just go in and out. Doesn't seem like there's any threats here. There is rock drakes that spawn normally around this area, so the only threats really are the rock drakes and of course the palovias. If you get palovied, you're a sitting duck. There you go, nice mastercraft fabricated pistol. Yeah, that's the first method. They take around 45 minutes to respawn again. Second method is going to be located at this location in the redwoods. Looking for this waterfall here. You want to take a left at the top of the waterfall, where you see this big tree trunk over this opening, and this is the cave entrance. It is located at 10.0 latitude, 84.4 longitude, and you just want to fly straight in. There's a long straight path. You just have to make sure you don't get hit by any spiders or anything, because there is high level creatures that spawn in here, so you have to be very careful not to get hit by them. So keep following straight down. There's only one path until you meet a section where 2 paths break off. You want to take a left here. This will bring you into the first loot crate room. So there's a big pillar in the middle where a couple of drops can spawn on. You can see there's 2 on there now. Sometimes you'll spawn these ledges around here. All these ledges over here. And there's another one over there, as you can see. You want to follow this path going down, round to the right. And you'll find another opening up here. Keep following through. This will bring you into the second room of loot crates. And of course, same again really, they can spawn on the right on the cliffs. In the centre on the big pillar, or up here on the left. Oh, there's 4 loot crates in this area. That's good. And then you want to follow this round to the right once again, and then you'll find this open at the top corner. Follow this one through. This will bring you into the third area, loot crates. Normally one on the left on this cliff here, one at the bottom, and sometimes one behind me here. And that is probably nearly 10 crates. Once you pick them up, you might find that they have respawned on your way back out, because they do spawn pretty quickly. Next cave is going to be the lava cave, 21.2 latitude, 57.4 longitude. Here's our location on the map. Des modus, once again, 100% the easiest way to farm this cave, and it's quite an easy cave to do. Let's just go straight in and show you where the drops will spawn. Once you head into this first chamber, you want to look on the left. There's always a drop down here, and there's always one on the right over here. Just here, look. So that's our entrance, one on the left, one on the right. And when you pick these up, it tends to instantly respawn them. So I'm going to pick this up. Nice stone pickaxe there from a cheeky red drop, love that. Of course the only threat in this cave is going to be the onyx really. Then you go to this one, pick that up real quick. And this one should have respawned again. Yeah, the gold one will respawn again now. We've been getting crappy loot from this though. But yeah, we got this one respawned again. I think that's as much as they are going to respawn. Nice raptor sound. Drop that because I don't want to be overweight. You got choice of 2 paths. You want to go left into this first room. This is where the artifact will be as well. There's 2 artifacts in this, but there's always a drop here on the left once you go in. Don't think there's another drop in this room. Oh, there you go, something decent for a change. As far as I know, there's no other drops that spawn in this room, so you want to go back out and take the path you didn't take already. So you want to go left here and just follow straight. Once you come into this first room, there's nothing that spawns in here. Just keep going straight all the way to the bottom till you meet the main room. There's a drop always on the left here, from my experience of doing this cave. Nice mammoth saddle there, lovely. And that is the only place I've seen a drop in here. There's the other artifact also. Next method is going to be located at 9.1 latitude, 25.0 longitude. Here's our location on the map. Right at the top left, this is the ice cave, this is the entrance. Of course, need Desmodus for this one. This cave is probably the best cave for farming your unique saddle blueprints like your Desmodus saddles and your Sarkis. So I recommend doing it at night time, as you can use the Desmodus stealth ability. So I'm going to wait until night time and we'll go straight in. There are lots of plovers in this cave, lots of high level direwolves and dire bears. Yetis also, so I'd recommend bringing med brews and fur gear because it is very cold. And of course, we should be able to avoid most of these threats. So you want to go straight up the bridge and follow the route round, which will bring you to this small bridge here with the wall and the archway entrance. So this is where you meet the lake. There's usually a drop up there, drop on the left below the bridge, and a drop in the water down there, which is a bit risky, but we should be okay to get it. Anyway, we'll get this one first. These drops also respawn very quickly. I'm gonna grab this one and then sadly go in the water. I hate getting that drop. There are high level anglerfish in here, but there shouldn't be anything that really threatens us really. I think they're quite stuck, so they don't really tend to attack us much. Anyway, I'm gonna put my scuba flippers on just in case, so I can swim a bit faster and maybe avoid them. And whip out the grappling hook just so I can get out quick. There we go, we got a Journeyman Basilisk saddle. That wasn't meant to happen. A Mastercraft Basilisk saddle there. Blueprint, that's a really good blueprint as well. Anyway, we've cleared this room out. It's just the... oh no, this is respawned again already. We'll take that. And then we'll move into the next room. Ooh, cheeky. Nice pistol there. Alrighty, so this is a very dangerous area. Of course, you've got Palovias here and direwolves right there, but you have got a drop in here. There's normally a rock that spawns here, so you normally have to mine it, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going to try and do this real quick and get out. Instead, ugh, it's the annoying thing about Desmodus, it doesn't want to land half the time. You know what, I'm just going to do this. Oh, we got another master... what? Did I just get another Mastercraft Basilisk saddle? Oh my days. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go through to the next area. This is the next area of loot crate spawn. This is the last one in the cave. You won't land up, I'm just going to get off. Another gas bag saddle. Lovely. And these should all respawn while you're in this cave. So we'll probably come back through here in a sec and they would have respawned again. Drop that. And that just respawned behind me. I'll take that. The red one hasn't respawned, but I think if we come back through it should have respawned. I'm going to go through here and just to show you that they do respawn. We should be able to get this. I don't know what happened to all those. Oh, they're up there. Okay. Well, that's a really good drop again. So you can see that gold drop has respawned again as well. That seems to be the only one that's respawned in here. We're going to go back through just to show that this one can respawn again. It didn't respawn, but it's probably because we got the red drop out the front of this entrance twice already. Let's move on to the next method. Next method is through defeating any of the world mini bosses. Personally, I think Beyla is the easiest to defeat. We're going to show the location off where she lives. 4.1 latitude, 47.3 longitude. Here's our location on the map. Can't see me because my fingers are in the way, right at the top of the map. And we're right next to water here, as you can see, up on this cliff. Cave entrance right in front of us. All you need is a Giga. This is Nicholas Rage. He's got pretty bad stats. 277 damage, primitive saddle. I'm just going to show you guys how easy it is to do. So you want to head straight in. There is some dire bears you need to look out for in here. Should be able to kill them pretty easy though with a Giga. Once you reach the bottom, you'll be met with her terminal. All you need is 30 runestones to start up Beyla. And there you go. And then it's just play the chomp game. You just gotta watch out for a poison attack, because that can harm you. But of course, we got med brews in case that does hit us. Just gonna fast forward, because who wants to see me chomp for a few minutes on a Giga? And there we go. As you can see, she did take us down to half health, but our Giga is kind of bad. And, you know, we just farmed ourselves some cheeky blueprints. Flak helmet, I'll take that. Flamethrower blueprints, Ravager saddle, Mammoth saddle. And you can find unique saddles from this method. And as you can see, there is an hour cooldown for fighting these mini bosses. Last and final method is going to be through deep sea loot crates, or treasure chests as they are called on Fjordur. They have different loot tables. These are the best crates to be farming your unique saddle blueprints. I found a lot of good blueprints from these. Giga saddles, there's Modus, Andrewsarchus, Maywing saddles, Basilisk saddles, Ravagers, all of those DLC creatures. You will find saddle blueprints in these drops for them. From my experience, you can only find 3 at a certain time, and they do take around 45 minutes, I would say, to respawn. They tend to spawn mainly on shipwrecks in the ocean. I have got a video on the locations of these drops. I'll stick all the links in the description of the video and in a pinned comment to quickly navigate you to those videos. That's also going to be the end of the video. Hope the video is helpful to you. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.